Hi, Malachy here from CountryLife Garden Centre in Dove Hill, County Tipperary. I'm here today to show you how to make a Christmas wreath, which you can make for your own front door for Christmas time. A lot of materials here could be sourced from your own garden. Many of these are available in store. The first thing you might need is a Floral Oasis. This is a ring that you can buy from floristry shops. Costs you roughly about €5 or so. You soak this in water so that the foam here sucks in all the water that it needs, and that will actually feed the plants then with water for several weeks over the Christmas period. The next thing then is to gather up from your own garden if you're lucky to have some of these materials here. Now this one here is a Pyrus called Little Heath. It's a lovely evergreen with small little leaves. We also have Pittosporum Irene Patterson. It's a great evergreen for the garden. And also I've got some pine trees and some pine cones, which I'll show you how to open as well. I've got branches from my Christmas tree here. These are the lower branches that I cut off when we brought in the Christmas tree, so that it's good to reuse what I can here, you know. And also what I have is Leylandii clippings from my hedge outside. So these add a lot of fill to cover up all the oasis. And lastly then we have holly and skimmias as well, which will be very useful to give a bit of Christmas feel to it. So now what you normally do is you get the ring and you fill in all the materials on the outside here, and these just give you a nice fluffy appearance. So now that's the first layer of the foliage put in on the oasis ring. I've included the inner circle as well, just so that it'll camouflage the oasis when the ring is actually finished. Now I'll proceed on to the next layer then, which will be the Christmas tree branches here. So these just go in on top of the Leylandii again. I'm going to use the poinsettia here. This is an artificial poinsettia flower, so that'll last, if you use the real one, it should only last a day or two. So this is going to be the bottom here. So I'm going to pop those in the bottom. And at this stage too, it's easy to actually get a little piece of wire, or you can use a coat hanger if you wish. This is to make a handle for it to actually hook onto the doorknob. So this will go at the top of the arrangement so it can hang properly. So this is the Pyrus Little Heath. It's quite a nice evergreen, so it's good for filling and covering up the oasis because it's naturally bushy. And I'm going to go on the opposite sides so that it looks kind of balanced when it's finished. It's beginning to take shape a little bit now at this stage. So I'll move on now to add in a little bit of holly. This year I think was very hungry for the birds because there seems to be no holly with berries, so I'm going to actually use some of the artificial berries here instead. For these, to cut big stems like this, you need a good pair of pruners like this one here. Sometimes when you pick the pine cones up from the ground or from a tree, they're actually closed like these ones here are, and ideally you want them to be open like this. They're a bit more handsome when they're like that. Just pop them into a hot oven and they'll open up within about 5 minutes or so in the hot oven. So now at this stage then I've left some little gaps for my artificial decorations to go in, because these have nice red berries and things as well that are missing now. They'll be just popped into these little gaps here I've left, and I also have a little Santa's robin as well to sit in the bottom as well to add a little bit of colour. Okay. So now I've just added in the ribbon there. You can leave them hang down. So this is the way the wreath should appear when you hang it on your front door. You can give it a little mist of water every now and again when you're passing by, unless we get rain. That will help to keep it nice and fresh. So have a happy Christmas and many thanks for watching from all of us at CountryLife.